India's Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar on Wednesday asserted that New Delhi is strongly against the Russia-Ukraine conflict and called for an independent investigation into reports of civilian killings in Ukraine's Bucha. Jaishankar told lawmakers in the parliament that the government is working to stabilize economic transactions with Russia amid Western sanctions over the former's invasion of Ukraine.
India's Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar said on Wednesday the government is working to stabilize economic transactions with Russia, a day after India condemned killings of civilians in Ukraine's Bucha and called for an independent probe. Speaking about the Ukraine crisis in Parliament, Jaishankar told lawmakers that India has chosen the side of peace, adding that no solution can be arrived at by shedding blood and at the cost of innocent lives.
If India has chosen a side, it is the side of peace. And it is for an immediate end to violence. This is our principled stand, and it has consistently guided our position in international forums and debates, including in the United Nations. We strongly condemn the killings which have taken place there. This is an extremely serious matter, and we support the call for an independent investigation.
Jaishankar told lawmakers in the parliament that Russia continues to be a critical economic partner and efforts were underway to stabilize economic transactions between India and Russia. Russia is India's main supplier of defense hardware, but overall annual trade is small, averaging about $9 billion in the past few years, mainly fertilizer and some oil. On Tuesday, India's permanent representative to the United Nations told a meeting of the Security Council that India condemned the killings of civilians in Ukraine's Bucha and called for an independent investigation. Moscow has denied targeting civilians. New Delhi has repeatedly called for an end to violence in Ukraine, but has abstained from various UN resolutions on the war as it balances its diplomatic ties with Moscow and the West. Last month, US President Joe Biden said only India among the Quad group of countries was somewhat shaky in acting against Russia over its invasion of Ukraine. While the other Quad countries, the United States, Japan and Australia have sanctioned Russian entities or people, India has not imposed sanctions on its biggest supplier of military hardware.